What is up guys, it's Cal, and in this video we'll be taking a look at the dungeon Temple of Sethraliss in the Battle for Azeroth beta. It's actually been a while since I've done one of these. Last time I think was when it was in the alpha. Anyways, it is a 5-man dungeon located in Zandalar in the Vol'dun region, which Horde players will come across while leveling through the zone. Some backstory of the dungeon: centuries ago, Sethraliss, who was a powerful snake Loa, sacrificed herself to stop Mithrax from unleashing his master upon Azeroth. After the battle, her devoted followers transported her remains and built a temple around them while they awaited her rebirth. Now, a dark force stirs within the sacred temple that seeks to twist her power towards nefarious ends. So how these dungeon videos work is I'll be speeding up the footage through the dungeon so it's not like a 30-minute long video, and when I get to the boss fights, then I'll play it at normal speed and explain how the boss fights go. So let's get started. So that was pretty short. Anyways, this first boss is Azeroth and Aspix, and they do not share a health pool. Azeroth will summon the Cyclone Strike, which will summon these small tornadoes. Just dodge them. And then repeatedly through the fight, Aspix will cast a Jolt on random players, which is interruptible, so you can interrupt that if you like. Also, Aspix will cast an ability called Conduction, which will affect a random player with a big blue circle. Just get away from other players because it will hurt them when it goes off. Now, they do have some other abilities, but we kind of kill them before we could see any more, so it was a very easy fight. This next boss is Miriktha. Now through the fight, the snake will just burrow under the ground, and then other smaller snakes will come out for you to kill. Then the burrow will go through the group, so try to dodge it. Then the snake will come up from the ground, and then burrow again. And then new snakes will come to attack you. And then, well, it will come up again for you to kill. The dungeon journal says something about some blinding sand or some noxious breath, but yeah, we never saw those. The third boss was an elemental named Galvast. Now he popped Bloodlust on this boss, so he died really quick, but pretty much the only thing I saw was this energy core spike that sprouted from the ground that energizes the boss. From reading the dungeon journal, someone needs to stand between this energy core and the boss so his energy bar doesn't reach 100, because if it reaches 100 then he'll cast something called Consume Charge, which doesn't seem good. Then he'll gain a new buff called Capacitance, which increases his damage by 20%. So yeah, that's the entire fight. Now the final boss in the dungeon is the Avatar of Sethraliss, and this one is one of them healing bosses. So your heals want to be focused healing the Avatar, while the tank and DPS kill all of the adds. And the first ad you'll come across is the Hoodoo Hexer, which will cast an ability on the Avatar that reduces its healing received by 20%, and more Hexers will increase that percentage. Then there will be a Heart's Guardian ad that your tank just wants to pick up, and once it dies it will drop this glowing green orb called an energy fragment that once clicked will heal the Avatar of Sethraliss. Then a Plague of Frogs will happen that'll seek out healers and will reduce their healing done, so kill those frogs. And there are also these blue swirls on the ground to not stand in because they hurt a little. Then when the Avatar of Sethraliss gets healed enough, it looked like to be around 75-ish%, he'll empower everyone to finish the fight, which reduces your damage taken by 90%, haste is increased by 50%, and movement speed is increased by 30%. Then when the rest of the ads are dead, that's it. You win. And there you have it, the entire overview for the Temple of Sethraliss dungeon. I quite like this one, probably one of my more favorite Zandalaria ones, and this dungeon will of course come on August 14th when Battle for Azeroth comes out. Not July 10th or 17th for the pre-patch. But anyways guys, if you like this video, you can leave a like on it, so you can sub to the channel for more videos like this, and I'll see you guys in the next video.